Somebody call a doctor because Bad Medicine is back! Over there is Diamond Dave Damone. This is the Appleton Oak. That's the answer. I'm Mason Quinn. Folks, today we are getting back to the glory. This is episode 9, coming off a bit of a mid-season finale. If that makes sense. I guess a lot of you folks had to wait, but
in real time.
We don't have to. We're able to get right to it, and what a cliffhanger that was. Oh, this is going to be something.
What's going to happen in that apartment between husband and wife? I'm definitely ready, willing, and able to find out.
You know, we're this far in, and I'm waiting. Like, are we going to get a filler episode? Are we going to get a filler episode? Are we going to get a bottle episode? Whatever you want to call it. And look, everything is just pedal to the floor momentum. Absolutely love it. Can't wait to see what this one brings us.
Yeah, I hope we get dropped right back into the hotel room, the apartment where the husband and wife were. So I'm really looking forward to that. Either way, doesn't matter. This whole series is fantastic. Let's go!
Let's get to it.
Rewind.
Oh. Who answers?
October 17th.
때문에 잘 안 들립니다. 뭐라고요?
사모님 친구분이라는 손명호 씨에게 계속 전화가 와서요.
누구요? 손명호?
아, 약발 틀어질까 별게 다 끼고 왔네. 씨. 왜? 뭔데? 아빠 빨리 말해.
집으로 올래?
우리 둘이 보자고? 왜?
한 잔도 필요하고. 너 달러 마셔.
Oh, gonna get locked out. Oh, you made it.
Oh.
한 잔. 얼마나? 4달러? 달러 같은 소리 쳐하지 말고 딸이나 치세요.
Oh, jeez.
There's our bag of money.
씨발 방금 뭘 했냐?
아, 하긴. 넌 모르겠다. 너 걔 같은 모습. 너 그날 되게 잘 기어 다녔는데.
Oh.
이거 꼭 소장하고. 너 그날 거기 왔었지? 윤소희 죽던 날.
Oh.
신고도 안 하고 그냥 쨌지?
등금. 뭐래 병신이. 신고를 왜 해? 본드 불러갔는데.
High on glue.
끊어. 바빠 죽겠는데. 씨.
All right, she's out of the picture, but we know it was Park. October 18th. Here we go.
How many layers is he
How much
going to put on?
kinda-
Hey.
Got 4 layers here.
It's going someplace cold.
Sure.
아, 대표님. 좀 어떠십니까? 키우던 개새끼한테 물린 기분이.
씨발 새끼가 너 지금 어디야?
어디긴 어디야. 네가 치지.
그래 네가 약을 처먹는 게 맞구나. 이거 뭐냐 보낸 거?
뭘 알면서 물어. 네 횡령 장부잖아. 필리핀에
어어.
골프장 사업한다고 몸 빼돌린 장부. 긴 말 안 한다. 입 싸물어 줄 테니까 코인으로 퉁치자. 장당.
It's another layer.
뒤지고 싶냐?
와, 나도 딱 그 말 하려고 그랬는데. 윤소희 뒤진 날 말이야. 너 연진이랑 있었다고 알리바이 되졌더라?
병신 새끼가 뭐라는 거야?
지갑 주소 보냈다 재준아. 48시간 안에 입금하자.
Holy
Whoa.
shit.
Wow.
존나 푸딩 같은 새끼였어.
야, 야,
Oh.
씨발야.
Is he just taking his whole wardrobe with him?
I think that's
Yeah.
At least his
That
coats.
seems like the plan.
아, 네 여보세요.
족가세요.
He's calling everyone.
나야 언제든 깐다. 그러니까 우리 떠나자. 한국.
존나 이쁘다.
그래, 씨발 너 존나 이쁘다고.
Yeah, he's got all his watches.
너 윤소희 죽던 날 학원은 왜 찾아갔어? 어? 너 지금 한국에 있잖아? 그럼 100% 엮인다. 그러니까 떠나자 최혜정. 우리 둘만의 나라로.
Dude, absolutely love the confidence right now that he's giving to
Oh, that's
everybody.
that's why he had all those coats. Russia.
진심 개가 되기로 한 거야? 가서 썰매 끌게.
야, 씨발! 내가 퍼스트 클래스 태워준다고, 씨발려나! 내가 패드 비번 깐 것도 너밖에 없고 나 너 좋아했다고! 쭉! 전화 다 돌렸는데 와, 이것들이 다 아주 눈도 깜짝 안 하는데?
연진이는 약속 잡았어?
아, 그게 순서가 네가 먼저라. 너랑 통화하고 통화해야지 이제.
혹시 네가 다 돌리는 전화에 나도 포함인 건가?
아, 분동은 눈치 존나 빨라. 애들한테 아직 네 얘기 안 했거든, 동훈아.
너도 알잖아, 걔들. 바로 너 묻어버리고도 나무래들인 거. 긴 말 안 할게.
장수하고 싶으면 명찰 놔줘라, 동훈아.
Ah.
Oh. Love that intro and that shot.
God, they always do a great job with that. I mean, this whole show, but that was pretty cool.
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
What we all came to see.
어떻게 내 남편을 여기서 볼까? 부부 동반인 줄 알았으면
I thought she just holding it
차로
up.
올걸 그랬다. 그치?
Oh.
Ooh, lock looks a little broke.
Ah.
오빠도 대답해야지. 어떻게 여기 있는지. 문동은이 오빠한테도 접근했어? 했어도 그렇지 어떻게 여길 와? 왜? 나랑 살아보니 이젠 다 채훈년이 궁금해?
Oh,
누가 봐도 여기 주인공 박연진
yes, it is.
너잖아.
Yeah, just take a look around.
Oh, and we got cameras.
Oh, nice.
한 번만 물어.
Tension. Ha.
네가 대답 안 하면 다른 곳에 묻겠다.
Watching the whole thing.
살면서 누군가를 죽도록 괴롭힌 적 있어? 폭언이나 혹은 폭행한 적 있어?
Yes.
기어이 여는구나. 상자를.
That's what she talked about before.
Yep. Now answer the goddamn question.
문 선생이 뭘 잘못했길래 그랬어?
뭘 잘못해야 돼?
Oh,
뭐라고?
괴롭혔다는 건 그년 얘기고 그냥 사이가 안 좋았던 거야. 먼저 갈 테니까 벌만큼 보고 와. 여기서 오빠를 마주쳐서 실망한 건 나야.
Oh.
oh, stop trying to turn this
Whatever.
around. That's not gonna work.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can't believe it either.
That's my stepdaughter.
Ha!
Oh,
All the proof.
Rainbow Eye
Oh,
Clinic.
Here's your confirmation if you had any doubt.
Go ahead. Look around all you want, she said.
Yep.
뭐 하는 짓이야? 안 지키는 내 결제 없이 절대 손대지 말라고 몇 번을 얘기를 했어.
저도 아는데 과장님, 원장님 아드님이셔서.
Son of the director.
Yep.
Just go.
주여정 선생님이세요?
네, 제가 부탁드렸습니다. 잠깐 시간 괜찮으세요? 윤소희 시체가 냉동실에 있단 말씀이세요?
예. 서류상으로는 안치실에 있는데 시체는 냉동실에 있습니다. 지금 이게 전례 없는 케이스라 보안 사항이고요. 죄송하지만 이걸 왜 확인하시는 겁니까?
개인적인 이유입니다.
It is personal.
근데 우리 병원이 왜요? 이렇게까지 보안을 유지하면서 대체 무슨 목적으로요?
글쎄요. 작고하신 원장님께서 지시하신 사항이거든요.
아버지가요?
Wow. That's
Pops?
interesting.
Pops calling the shots.
What kind of left turn did we just take?
I'm pretty envious of that fridge.
불 켜져 있어서 얼마나 좋던지. 많이 기다렸어요? 도착하면 연락하라니까.
좀 전에요. 내가 바쁜 날 왔나 봐요.
아니요.
No.
서울에 잠깐 일이 있어서.
Look at him just kind of... Oh boy. Oh, she is in rough shape.
경찰 연락 왔는데 참고인 조사 받으러 오래. 어떡해?
뭘 어떻게 참고인 조사인데. 왜?
All those snacks.
I'm envious of that smorgasbord right there. Food.
마지막 글 언제 봤는지 내가 그렇게 곱게 보냈는지 기억이 안 나. 네 생각엔 살인이 더나 마약이 더나? 살인은 우발이 되지만 마약은 우발적 마약. 이상하잖아. 난 다음 주인데 너 조사 언제야?
난 오늘.
오늘? 그래. 야 스피커폰에 나 토할 것 같아.
지랄 마십시오. 앉으세요. 아니 제가 바빠서 경찰서 갈 시간이 없어서요.
덕분에 이런 데도 다 구경합니다. 전화드렸던 최동규 경장입니다.
It's an interesting suit.
근데 성인 실종을 이렇게 수사도 하시나요 원래?
실종해서 사건으로 전환됐습니다. 손명호 씨한테 마약 관련 정황이 나와서요. 대표님은 손명호 씨랑 마지막으로 보신 게 언제입니까?
글쎄요. 출근 안 한 건 한 3주?
출근을 안 하는데 왜 안 찾으셨어요?
잘 됐잖아요. 마침 자르려던 타이밍인데 딱 출근을 안 하니까 일 족같이 했거든요.
It all worked out.
실종 앞뒤로 누굴 만났다거나 기억나는 거 있으실까요?
실종 전에 손명호를 애타게 찾은 한 사람이 있었거든요.
그게 누굽니까?
재평건설 사장 하도영이.
Oh.
이 명함까지 쥐어주면서 눈빛이 엄청 막 흔들렸달까? 왜일까요?
This guy.
The plotting and scheming.
보는 관점에 따라 두 개의 태양으로 여겨지거나 환영으로도 보는 환일. 보기 드문 기상현상을 즐겁게 관측하는 하루 되시길 바랍니다. 박은진이었습니다.
Two suns or an illusion.
Park is so done.
전재준, 수명은 참고인 조사 왜 풀어?
Well,
I love how they showed like her job and then like everything's just kosher.
Yep.
Yes! Yes!
그냥 비번 물어보지. 더 허락 비싼데, 렌지나.
그래 그럴걸. 열 때는 더 비싸게 주고 열었거든.
입을 찢어버려야 하나,
Oh.
손모가지를 부러뜨려야 하나. 뭐? 앉자. 난 커피. 뜨거운 걸로.
It's just
I love these confrontations. And she's all about it too right now. I'm sure she's just wondering what can I do to listen
yeah.
so I can get away from Park.
Just the assistant that can't stand her.
uh-oh.
Oh.
The same thing happened to her.
Yep.
Oh, what a reveal. Just out of
집 구경은
nowhere.
잘했어. 애는 썼더라. 공장에 검정고시에 임용에.
방법이 그것뿐이라. 복수 시작할 땐 나도 테이큰 같을 줄 알았지.
Good luck.
네가 진짜 복수인지 나발인지 알 거였으면 진작에 경찰서로 갔겠지. 근데 뭐 없으니까 주둥이만 나불대는 거 아니야. 실컷 해봐. 아가리 리벤지.
넌 내 얘기를 안 듣는구나.
Nope, she doesn't.
나 바빴다니까? 이거 인터넷에 올렸는데 주어가 없어서 그런가?
올려. 빠져나갈 방법 100만 가지니까.
그럼 이것도 빠져나가지나?
There we go.
진짜 죽여버리네.
정신 차려. 내가 오늘 여기 온 이유는 너한테 마지막 기회를 주고 싶어서야. 그 기회는 현관에 놓여있던 누군가의 예의 때문이고.
뭔 개소리야.
경찰서는 너가 가야 한다고. 이거 다 들고 가서 자수해.
Confession.
네가 한 짓들.
Confess it all.
내가 약 먹었니? 그게 멈추는 거야? 경찰서 가는 순간 기사 날 텐데. 그럼 난 그걸로 매장일 텐데. 미친년이 대가리 쓰고 있네. 그리고 네가 뭔가 착각하는 모양인데 난 잘못한 게 없어, 동훈아.
What?
네 인생이 나 때문에 지옥이라고? 지랄하지 마. 네 인생은 이미 태어날 때부터 지옥이었잖아.
Oh my. Oh, this chick. This chick.
내 덕에 선생도 되고 이악 물고 팔자 바꿀 동기 만들어준 게 죄야? 내가 널 죽여버리든 삶아버리든 내가 네 년을 상대할 고데기를 다시 찾을 거니까. 꺼져.
I love she just set herself up.
Yep, she's very confident.
고맙네. 일말의 죄책감까지 싹 없애줘서.
Yep.
사실 그런 얼굴 보니까 좋기도 하고 허우적거리고 버둥거리는 지금 네 얼굴. 그리고 넌 방금 네 남편이 준 마지막 기회도 날렸어.
Oh, shit.
Oh, this is great. Park has zero clue of the actual plans. Like she thought just being intimidating
Yep.
would do the trick.
Well,
She has
'cause
zero idea.
It works for everybody else in her
Yeah.
life.
It does.
실은 제가 숨겨놓은 애가 있거든요. 아끼는 거 뺏겨본 적 있어요?
Oh, this music is great.
실종요. 손명호가요.
네. 그건 관련해서 종로경찰서에서 대표님 참고인 조사가 필요하다고. 그리고 실은 그날 손명호란 분이 대표님께 전화란 얘기가 더 있어.
Oh, what is this?
Oh.
What kind of evidence do we have here?
Oh boy.
비서님,
come
언니네
on.
대표님 와이프가 존나 떡치는 새끼 누군지 내가 아니까.
Oh.
그 새끼 이름 인터넷에서 보고 싶지 않으면 당장 전화하라고.
Well, that marriage is done.
Do you think?
Come on, Park. Just go in here. I want to see this conversation.
He doesn't strike me as the kind of guy to fly off the handle.
No, I just want to see a conversation, not a rage chat.
Yeah.
I don't. What's the significance of the blue bags?
I don't.
I think that's his store, if I remember right.
손명호 실종 수사에서 마약 수사가 됐다고?
Wow.
Oh.
어떡할 거야? 이게 다 네가 신고해서 이렇게 된 거야. 씨발.
Just chilling.
야야야.
Oh, finally he steps in.
힘든 건 알겠는데 네 마약은 네 탓이다. 이제는 외우자 좀, 어?
지금 우리끼리 이럴 때 아니야. 문동은 그냥 완전 작정했어.
이게 뭐?
뭐긴 뭐야. 문동은이 우리 학폭자로 다 모아놨다니까?
그니까 그게 뭐? 학폭은 너나 위험하지 우리 같은 일반인이 뭔 타격이 있어?
Oh.
What?
They don't even care.
난 지금 이따
Well,
보니까
she doesn't. There you go.
Nope.
Couldn't care less of any of this.
나 이거 존나 찜찜해서 물어보는 건데 혹시 손명한테 윤소희 질문 받은 사람?
너도?
너도? 나한테도 그날 윤소희 학원 왜 갔냐고 물었거든?
우리한테 그 전화를 다 한 거야? 그러곤 행불이라고?
아, 나 대답할 뻔. 연진이가 시켜서 갔었다고. 무슨 말이 하고 싶은 건데, 혜정아. 준이랑 같이 있었어, 그날. 우리 그때 다 억울하게 조사받았던 거. 여기 모르는 사람 없잖아. 이럴 때면 우리지.
And now it's me.
지금 상황에서 너에게 최애선은 소송이 아니라 친모의 이혼이야.
Oh, he might get what he
우리가 그날 어디
wants.
있었더라? 같이.
Oh,
God.
교방에 있었잖아. 되게 야한 영화 많이 봤었는데.
우리가 야했구나.
누가 믿어? 윤소희는 네가 어떻게 한 거 아니야?
사라야, 뱉는다고 다 말이 아니야. 조심해. 그래서 손명호가 너한테는 뭘 했는데? 윤소희에 대해 뭐 물어봤는데?
Funny you ask that. Yep.
Oh. There we go.
we finally got to see it.
니네 완전 돌았구나. 여시나 먹어.
No, they're just bailing on you.
전대호 아저씨, 예전에 제 명찰이요.
서브시스 회원권은 구하기 어려운 거 알지?
나도 이거 짤짤이에서 빼낸 거 아니다.
마무리는?
자살로 준결했어. 걱정 마.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
yep.
이건 태워야겠다. 재수없어.
그땐 제가 너무 어렸어요. 새롭게 증거가 나타나면 아무 일도 일어나지 않았어요. 증거품 목록엔 명찰이 아예 없고요.
그럼 가지고 있던 건 가짜인데 손명호 씨한테 명찰 얘기는 왜 한 겁니까?
손명호를 움직이게 할 미끼가 필요했거든요.
어디로 움직이길 바랬는데요.
박연진이요.
그러니까 계속 같은 얘기신데 기상캐스터 박연지 씨가 손명호 씨의 실종에 관련이 있지만 뒷받침할 근거나 증거는 없다. 그 얘기신 거죠?
증거도 제가 찾나요? 이렇게 제보도 드렸는데?
이런 제보 중 99%는 무고거든요. 중대 범죄 중 하나고. 제가 궁금한 건 손명호 씨 마약 관련 정황입니다. 혹시 아시는 게 있을까요?
생각해 볼게요.
아시는 게 있다는 얘기인지 없다는 얘기신지.
제가 아는 게 무고인지 아닌지 생각해 보려고요. 중대 범죄를 저지르면 안 되잖아요.
Playing some games.
I like it.
Can't give false information.
Is this 007?
Sure is.
She went for quite the run.
Oh
my god.
하지마.
What?
괜히 가서 더 맞지 말자 엄마. 우리만 손해야. 어? 소주 4병이나 사들고 왔더라. 잠들려면 멀었어.
What a piece of shit. This had to have really affirm that she has to send her.
Yep, she's got to go.
우리 선아는 햇볕도 밤만 되는 데서 컸는데 어쩜 이렇게 환하고 이쁘지?
내가 뭐가 제일 싫다고 했지?
신파.
신파.
그거 미안해. 엄마가 정말 너무 미안.
Not your fault.
엄마 잘못이 아니야. 엄마 매일매일 최선을 다하고 있어.
선아야, 혹시 멀리 집에서 아주 멀리 가면 좋겠어?
유학?
Mm-hmm.
미국이 뭐가 멀어. 걸어가는 것도 아닌데. 엄마도 빨리 와. 알았지?
그럼 오브콜스지. 먼저 가 있으면 쌤이랑 금방 갈 테니까 꼭 치어리더 돼가지고 미식축구부 주장이랑 사귀고 있어. Are you okay?
대체 무슨 영화를 본 거야?
It's not exactly the deal that she made, but
착할 선에 맑으라 제가 지었거든요. 근데 이름을 막 지어서 그렇게 고달픈가? 돈 주고 지어줄 걸 그랬거든요. 우리 선아 이제 새 이름 생기겠네요. 영어로? 그럼 돼요, 사모님.
Poor 007.
전화도 없이 수상한데? 돈 떨어졌어?
에이, 아니거든. 일 보러 왔지.
내 병원에서 외부인이 무슨 일을 봐?
엄마 보잖아. 보고 싶었어, 엄마? 어때?
에이, 돈 떨어진 거 맞냐?
만약에 엄마 내가 메스를 망나니의 칼로 쓴다고 하면 엄마 반대할 거야?
Oh.
무슨 소리야?
내가 아빠랑은 다른 선택을 하면 말이야. 내가 좋아하는 사람이 아주 끔찍한 일을 당했는데 그 복수를 돕고 싶어서.
Oh.
Wow.
So he's straight up with mom.
Mom's advice.
Wow, that's a level of honesty.
돕고 싶니? 그럼 들키지 마.
Oh.
Oh,
그게 너의
shit.
천국이면 엄만 반대 안 할 거야.
Oh, mom keeping it real here too. Holy shit.
It brings you peace.
Mom's on board.
Wow, I'm not surprised, but I'm surprised.
세상에. 뭐 없어진 건 없고?
저한테 탐나는 게 뭐가 있겠어요. 걱정돼서 부탁드린 거예요.
근데 이게 뭔데?
소위 사건 조사요. 그래서 소명호한테 다 얘기한 거고요.
근데 이걸 네가 어떻게 구했어?
2011.
No.
말씀하셨던 윤소의 부검소입니다. 당시 우리 병원에서 부검했었거든요.
Oh, what?
임신 중이었네요.
임신?
Holy shit.
그래서 그 사건 기록 저 주세요 했죠. 소위 데려오겠다고요, 집으로.
That's how she got it. Holy cow.
해보겠다고요. 소위 복수까지.
Wow.
그 덕분에 저 안 죽은 것 같아요. 죽고 싶은 순간 많았는데.
불쌍해서 어떡하니? 널 불쌍해서 어떡해.
내가 오늘 하루 종일 네 생각이나 하거든. 우리 좀 볼까? 아주 중요한 얘기야, 연진아. 네가 오늘 나 안 만나잖아? 그럼 내가 내일 너 방송국으로 간다.
And this is how it happened.
Yep.
네가 보자니까. 지금은 모임 중이라 좀 그렇고 11시쯤 어때?
There it is.
Yep. And the show.
They're gonna show.
Boom. There it is.
Knew it. Oh, was there something? Oh, brutal that you have to cruise through all that now. Hey.
Oh,
Did she take the picture?
Look at all that gold there, too.
Yep. The name tag.
You didn't burn it?
Wow.
She kept it.
Mom. Like, Mom.
A little insurance in case you get out of line.
Who's that?
Oh, no.
Just drive.
무슨 일이시죠? 내려요, 아줌마.
Nope. Don't you dare get out of the car.
Yep, that's the picture.
강현남 씨, 연기 그만하고 내리라고.
How did she
put that together? Of all those pictures, to find that one.
I'm curious to how.
And to know that would tie Kang to her.
Now that whole thing makes sense that
I mean, it makes sense what she was looking for. I just don't know how Park knew.
Yeah.
Because obviously she wouldn't have checked behind every picture. Gonna need some help on that one, folks.
Yeah, that's interesting. But either way, I don't like the situation right now that 007's in.
No.
Because we know.
Yeah, this is real bad, guys.
That's
real
one of the
bad.
Park's a killer.
That's one of the two questions that I have from this episode that I'm going to need some help from all of you out there. One is, how did Park... I mean, unless she saw that was the one person who didn't belong on the wall. Park knew everybody else except that person, maybe.
Maybe?
That's the only thing I can think of. She would know everybody else involved.
Yeah.
Hey, who's this person? None of us know. She grabbed it, looked on the back, got the info, and now she thinks she has leverage over Moon. But so I guess maybe you just talk it through sometimes. Oh, can you just kind of figure things out a little bit? Maybe. Who knows?
Maybe.
But the other question I have that I need to reach out to all of you out there is, why was Park's husband so freaked out when they showed us all the blue bags on top? I can't remember if that's something from before that they referenced, but yeah, I've got to be honest, I got no idea what's going on with that whole scene where he started to break down a little bit. And, there was some dialogue there, but it just didn't hit for me. So I'm going to need some help on that. Hopefully you folks in the comments can help us out with that, because the other stuff that happened in this episode was fantastic. We got the massive reveal that Soo-hee was pregnant when she was taken out. The name tag is still with us. It was not burned. So that's another interesting thing. But yeah, just an absolute bombshell of how all that came together, that Park was, or her parents or whoever was working with the police, made it all go away, made it look like what it was. And the name tag was really the only thing outside of the evidence. And then the fact that Soo-hee was pregnant brings a whole new level. Okay, so then who was the father? I'm sure we're going to get to that eventually here. But just a massive reveal. I mean, that's just so wild. And again, they just keep adding different things to this when we find out who's responsible, who is helping with the cover-up. And speaking of revenge, the good doctor, our friendly plastic surgeon, his mom is all on board, which again, it all makes sense now that they went back and they had the episode with the prisoner who took out the husband and father of, the plastic surgeon and mom. That all makes sense now why she's on board, because she's like, oh, if your father wasn't so kind, if he wasn't so hell-bent on sticking to his rules as a physician and helping people, he'd still be alive for what the criminal did. So, and it makes perfect sense now why mom would be on board, because if they didn't have that, if they didn't show that, as a viewer, you'd be like, wow, the mom's really going along with this, professional, the doctor of all this, all this to lose with, essentially running this hospital. That why would she do that? And now we know why. It all makes sense. So again, another massive reveal that we had in here. And yeah, the blue bags. That's the only other note I had written down, folks, was about the blue bags.
Siesta, the store.
Oh, and that's Jae Jong's.
That's
his.
that's his store.
That's what I said during the reaction. I don't know if you heard it.
So that's
Well,
what
I heard
it.
it.
Was. She's got all those.
That's what
bags.
I was. That's what I thought it
Yeah.
was, but I wasn't for sure.
There's one bag
She's
right
got
there, siesta.
all those
So
bags.
so now he finally is noticing that all those bags are there. That he.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He never paid attention until the recent events
Yeah.
of him
Well,
and her.
Because we knew that she always went to that store.
We knew.
We knew.
She made mention to him that she shops there.
Yeah.
But now
Now it
with his
makes
reveals
Yep,
and
with the
seeing
picture.
all the bags,
Yep.
it makes
now
even
he's
more
okay.
sense to the husband. But yes,
Picture
that's
of
right,
Jae
bag right
Jong
there
with,
is
with his
siesta,
kid.
which is his.
Yep.
store.
Well, and again, that's I think that's the great thing about this show is, and again, you know, there is going to be some natural difficulties. I think watching this with subtitles, with having to read and then making sure you catch everything versus what you're seeing. So that's where it's great when you can go back and pick that stuff up, because again, as the viewer, we knew, and I think maybe that's part of it. I was like, oh well, yeah, I know she shops there. We've seen her go there 100 times. Why is that a big deal? And I completely forgot that her husband didn't know. And I wonder if he's thinking, did I sign a prenup on this one? Am I safe to just pull the ripcord on
Well,
this?
like they said, there could be totally different rules
Yeah.
and laws over there.
Yep.
It's like as before when he was trying to get custody of the child that he figured was his.
Yeah, well, and it would work out if there was a divorce, wouldn't it? It would work
that's-
out for our guy trying to slide in there.
Jae Jong, I think that's his plan. He's just
However,
trying to get that to happen.
There's no way Park wants to leave that lifestyle.
Well, it's not like he doesn't have a bad lifestyle himself. Owner of a golf course and a clothing store.
Not quite the not quite the level.
Well,
she's
because we saw her.
He has money, so it does.
Yeah. But he doesn't.
He doesn't have the
there's
same
money,
power.
There's money, and then there's money and power and influence and everything else.
Because remember,
that he has.
Park got all those ads and stuff and the weather girl
reason.
job for one reason, because of her husband, and that's what really did it. No, another amazing episode. I would not have been able to wait those few months like you guys did to get back into this. I'm so glad we were able to see it as soon as we could. To me, the big reveal with Sohee with being pregnant when she got.
Yeah.
Well, at first it was by her own accord. Now we blatantly saw that she was pushed.
Yeah, we got
by Park.
confirmation.
I love that how they sprinkled that in there with she was holding on to the name tag and everything else, but now actually showing it to us and then actually putting Park on top of the building, like looking over there and then getting on the phone to make phone calls about everything. And I'm wondering if did she have the picture by then and maybe that's why she was making the phone call? That could be maybe why too, to figure out who that exactly was.
Yeah.
But that adds a whole new layer of things that, and like you asked too, like who was the father? Was it, did it come from the bullying? Because we saw how awful they were to Moon. You never know what they could have done. Diamond Day just played the reveal of all the bags again. So that adds a whole new layer to it. And and what's funny too is when they're arguing in the room, they all know it's Park, but it's like they just don't want to say it. Yeah. I mean, Jae Jong, he just, obviously he wants to be with Park, so he's not going to say anything. He'll do whatever he can to defend her.
His number one goal is to get them divorced, so he can get his kid.
The daughter.
Yeah.
So
they're all kind of pulling
his daughter.
Yeah,
well, his daughter. Yeah.
They're all kind of pulling back from Park, and I really like that scene. Sarah was like, "What do I care? You're the one who's got something to lose."
Yeah. She has nothing, and you see she's going through withdrawal this whole episode because she can't get her fix, and so like she'll. I think at this point she'll throw anybody under the bus. Yeah, here they're just showing.
Yeah, this is the flashback I wanted to see one more time. So she
Exactly.
did push her.
So I'm wondering. Now we were wondering why maybe her body was still in the freezer and why
she set her on fire.
And then push her. So I'm thinking that's why I think
God, I can't wait to see.
That's why I think Yao
her
Zhang's
get
father kept the body in the freezer, because he knew it wasn't just what everyone stated. Because he probably, or the coroner at that time, noticed the fire or the burns on the body. So I'm wondering if that's why he kept it in the freezer. And then my other theory is that's partially why maybe 3724 took him out, because I'm thinking maybe it could have also been a hit some way, shape, or form from Park's mom, because we saw that she has a lot of influence and a lot of power, and maybe he was trying to hold on to the body so he could try and bring them down, even as a family, that, hey, they've been corrupt for years, and taking them out. I know it's big loop around, but we've seen the show have great writing and things happening. I could see that happening. Now, if I'm totally wrong, I'm probably totally wrong. I don't care, though. I'm still here for the ride because it's been so amazing.
We play out scenarios.
Yeah,
that's my theory, that he held on to the body for a specific reason, and why it's in the freezer and not rotting. Well, because I don't know if it rots away in that.
Not in the freezer.
But not in the freezer.
Not in the freezer.
Well, and that makes sense because he stopped it in the process of, mortuary to autopsy to whatever. He stopped it in that process so that it never got to an autopsy to where they'd be like, okay, Soo-hee jumped, but why did she set herself on fire?
Well, and why did she jump backwards? Why did she set herself on fire?
Right.
Look, any coroner that would have gone through it
would saw the impact just on the skull.
On the impact of the base of the skull.
The detective
And
just
then all the
pushed
bur-
it
and
through.
all the
There wasn't
burns
even
on
an
top of it.
investigation.
All the burns, a fresh
curling
burn,
iron.
your whole stomach is burnt.
Yeah.
They made it pretty clear showing the imagery of her falling that her entire stomach was on fire. And again, the way that she fell, it's like they show like her leg, kind of bent. Like even if you were to step off backwards, which I'm not going to get it too much into that. It's suspicious at very minimum. And I think if you have a coroner who says, "Hey, this is messed up," and a head detective comes in and says, "Oh nope,
open and shut case."
Open and shut case, and we're going to rule it as somebody opted out
Because he would have found the name tag. So right there.
Yeah, so he would have had the name tag. So
and why did mom not even? Yeah, we'll just put it in the safe.
That was wild. That mom kept the name tag and put it in the safety deposit box.
Doesn't trust
Cash,
her own kid.
Gold name tag. Like, is that something where mom, like,
I don't know.
so people have said,
her
in
greatest
comments on
victory?
various shows that, that even to adults, parents in some of the cultures have a level of control and influence over their kids.
That
and
would
like,
be the
you
ultimate.
wonder if mom held on to that so she could always be like, hey, just so you know, but that many years later, I don't know.
She doesn't know that mom has it. 'Cause she was asking about the name tag, but then the detective, your mom got rid of it.
Your mom burned
It's all
it.
good.
Yeah, mom got rid of it. Look,
No,
this
mom fooled
episode
everybody.
it's interesting. You see, obviously, friendships breaking down, tensions rising between everybody in the group. People are a little bit more self-motivated now than I think they were previously, knowing that there's a lot more on the line. And Park is scared, but man, she is just clapping back left and right. And if we would have, asked me a few episodes like, "Hey, how's this going to play out?" I'd be like, "Oh, Park's going to realize she's busted." But now she's got 007 kind of, I don't want to say pinned down, but shaken. And there's just, I think that Park is going to be a little bit more of an adversary or a difficult adversary than I had originally anticipated. And I wonder if she's going to push back more than we had thought. I mean, we are just
we got
over
the
halfway
reveal that
through.
she did the deed.
But
took our guy.
it's
Not our guy, but,
so yeah. But it was interesting.
We all know.
It was interesting seeing the husband finally realize, like, okay, now I know the kid's probably not mine, because Jae-jun saw the pictures, saw them going into an eye doctor, which I'm sure Park didn't tell the dad about. Hey, don't you think I should know if our child was going to an eye clinic? Like, taking them to appointments that you're not making us aware of. So there's that. There's just so much going on here. And then to have mom be like, yeah, if you want to, participate in some revenge, just, if it's going to bring you happiness, go ahead. Don't get caught.
It'll bring you peace.
It was, yes, peace, not happiness. If it's going to bring you peace. But wow, they put so much into this episode, as they do every episode. This entire series has been phenomenal so far. But for me, this is the episode where we find out, like, look, Park she's gonna fight back. And wow, if you didn't already, have strong feelings for her. Oh, you should be thanking me. I'm the one who you were
That
garbage from the moment
conversation.
you were born, and the things I did motivated you to work harder. It was like it's like just a sociopath. You can't even understand what goes inside the mind of a person like that, because their head is just so fucked in the way their brain operates. Just completely void of any empathy or compassion for other humans. So it's like, but man, it's getting good. It's getting good, fellas.
Makes for great
It's
TV.
been good, but
Yeah. We noted a couple highlights, big highlights from the episode, but I'll touch on this where our 007 agent, 007 mom, comes back and sees her daughter abused like that. That is, it's a nice reminder of like, hey, this is why this piece of shit's probably going to go by Dong-eun. And I probably butchered Moon's name there, but that was pretty impactful too. And now seeing the mom, pretty much, this is 100% what we got to do is send you, like Moon said, we're going to send you to the U.S. and get your studies in there and be safer, or at least away from this.
Yeah, and even if she never sees her again.
Yeah, and I'm on board with that now, because I was kind of curious, like, oh man, she may never see her again when that option was being presented, how hard it is for the mom. But now that happened, like trying to put myself in her shoes, like, what if we don't go through taking out the dad, and I'm leaving my daughter to this?
Yeah.
What kind of future will she have if this keeps up?
Is she on borrowed time herself?
Yeah, that, and does it go to the extreme where dipshit dad just wails on her too much, and then her life is taken? And so I'm at the point now of like, let's send her away to be, in theory here, safer, so that way she can continue her bright future and do what she needs to do, or whatever she wants to do in her life. Now at the end with 007, seeing Yeon-jin. I'm going to try to avoid saying Park for the last name. I'm going to try to do the first name here. Yeon-jin.
We're switching it up.
Trying.
The season.
I'm going to give it some effort here.
This is some effort. Folks in the comments were very helpful with the lists and the descriptions and everything, because we're not alone in that struggle from what I've read in the comments.
Well, no, it's just I don't want to butcher the first name like I've mentioned a couple reactions ago. I'd rather say the last name because it's just easier then. But her getting to her 007 mom at the end there, again, my brain is, I know we were talking it out, but my brain is still, what did I miss to lead up for Yeon to notice, hey, this picture, I'm going to investigate this guy, and then I'm going to go find 007. To me, it's just wild. Hopefully we get a little bit of visuals from a backstory standpoint to kind of be like, oh, that's how.
Well, she's got connections with the police. All she has to do is bring a picture and be like, hey, who is this guy? I got a name.
The detective, which is 100% understandable. But like, I'm curious what got her locked in onto that picture.
Yeah.
That's where my hang up is. Obviously, take the picture. Here, detective, give me everything you know. But then when did she start basically stalking 007 and getting all those pieces in, or was the detective doing it, saying, hey, it looks like she's going to this spot, which is a weekly spot for her at this day and this time.
Could have put a tracker on the car or anything.
Anything. But again, just how and why on just that photo, and then I can believe whatever from that point on, detective or she did it herself, but whatever. I just want to know what got her zoned in on that. And if I missed something, definitely let me know on that. Of course, the bag, seeing Siesta, the store, just a reminder for Do-hyun. I'm going to say Mr. Ha. How about that? Mr. Ha. And just a reminder after just seeing basically what he confirmed for the most part is, oh, this isn't my daughter. It's that asshole's. And now my wife is a killer, and well, he hasn't totally figured that part out yet. But he's on the way. He's on the way.
He's learning some stuff about. So you were a bully, made somebody's life living hell, and you cheated on me, and the daughter's not mine. And wow,
what a total flip of life in just a matter of weeks.
And how she was like,
think about
I'm
how
supposed
that-
to feel sorry about
You
that,
just
like even to her own husband.
Yeah, you
about
completely upended. I mean, your whole life just completely upended. Your person you married
whole
isn't who
person
you
you-
thought it was.
Exactly.
And then, I mean, even if you get split, like, okay, well, we'll separate if you don't want to be with that person anymore. And you find out your only child isn't yours. It's like, holy, you literally just upended this dude's whole life.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Yeah, and I'm glad we're starting to get basically the 100% truth that dude was taken out by Park.
Yep.
So really, I'm looking forward to seeing if there's any more to that. And just the way they're turning on each other, too. It's just, like you said, Sarah doesn't give a shit. She just,
Oh, God, no, she does not.
She needs a fix because of all the withdrawal she's going. Our dude, Jay, is trying to, hey, I need you divorced so I can get my daughter.
It's like in the worst possible ways. Like, come on, you want to do it.
Yep.
And then the confrontations between Moon and Park are an absolute delight because we get to see Moon. She's been pretty cool for the most part in the current timeline. Then now when she gets into that situation where there's a confrontation with Park, you just feel like she's really, at least I do, I feel like she's really holding back and would just love every bit of that moment to probably be like, you're done here, but we got to let this play out. I just love the confrontations, and I'm looking forward to Park and Mr. Ha's conversation, on that confrontation for the most part. And then, the dad, maybe you're onto something there, Answer, because we got a lot of stuff kind of coming full circle here now, where it was out here, and now we're working right into
Because the light that they've shined on his dad has never been anything like bad. It's always been he was a great man, great surgeon. Even
trying to help out evil
the guy
when the evil didn't need the help.
Yep, she said 3 things that are absolutely wrong to do in life, and he would still do it. So, but how about that nice, happy time,
dinner.
the nice dinner outside in the backyard? At least
I like
saying we had that. Here you go,
Check
1,
1,
2,
2,
3.
1, 2.
Yes, he sings like a bird. At least that. It had to make Moon feel normal for one moment at least. Having fun. She even said, "Let's try being a romantic dinner." So even that was encouraging.
Yeah, and the lead in before the dinner, again, I don't think it should be understated or forgotten when he went and checked her fever and touched her. That was a huge deal. And we saw as much in Moon's face where she's never been touched by kindness really her whole life. Everybody's either been after her or she's had to fight for it.
It's just that, or even if anyone ever got close, she would have the reminder of what happened prior, so then she didn't want to be touched and get away. So it probably also takes a lot of trust to even get to that point, and obviously she trusts him. So.
Yeah, part of me too is like, I want the relationship to happen, but I don't want it to happen because I don't want to be heartbroken by what could come here. But either way,
this show would never break our hearts. Never. It wouldn't do that. But and the last thing that I want to touch on, I don't know if you guys caught it, but they've been doing it in the last couple of episodes. Both Park and Moon will find themselves in situations where they either have to be tough or put on a face, and they will, but then as soon as they turn away from whoever they're doing that with, their expression changes. And we saw that with Park when she was with all of her friends or accomplices and they were all calling her out. She was acting one way, but then when she turned and walked away, she had a very different expression on her face.
By the way, the actress Ji-yeon Lim, Miss Lim
for Park,
Miss Lim, her facial expressions and her delivery on her facial expressions and her just voice delivery too, phenomenal. Like everything she's doing, it makes you want to hate her.
Want the revenge.
I wonder if she's in other. I wonder if she's in other film and TV where she plays the
totally opposite.
The bad. Either I guess. Yeah, either.
I would like to.
Is she the bad guy? Is she the bad guy in everything, or maybe was this a new role for her?
She's typecast as an evil.
Yeah. Because we see that all the time with actors and actresses where they get typecast as they're a bad guy, and then if you see them once outside that role. It can be throw you off a little bit. Be entertaining.
She's only has 19 credits to her name, so hopefully we're on the start of some of seeing her and more if we get into more K-dramas. So that was a great start to the second half of this series. Oh, we cannot wait for more. We know you all enjoyed it. We are really enjoying it. So for Appleton, Oak, Diamond, Dave, that's Mason Quinn. I'm of course the answer. We'll catch you on the next one, pals.